Hey there, this is the post-punk oracle, and I was wanting to do a collective reading for y'all watching, and I was thinking of something along the lines of astrology, and I thought, well, maybe I could do some sort of Gemini season check-in, followed by like what's coming in for Cancer season. And then I realized that today we have a full moon in Sagittarius, and I thought, oh, that's great. So today I'm going to be doing uh, a spread about what we are letting go of during the full moon, um, and just look at what energy is shifting with the full moon, um, especially given that uh, full moons are about release, and Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which rules like spirituality and higher education, and it's an energy of expansion and growth. Um, and so this full moon in Sagittarius to me is really asking that we take this time to like dream bigger, and something that we are going to be releasing uh with this moon is, or encouraged to release with this moon, is our limitations, um either toward ourselves or our dreams or whatever. And so I thought, that's perfect. I'll look at what's going on with the full moon, uh, and then do a secondary spread for what's coming up in Cancer season, especially because following the full moon in Sagittarius, we go into the moon in Capricorn. So it's like we get all of our dreams and our plans going, and then we shift immediately into like, now let's work to make those a reality. Um, so it seemed like perfect timing to do um, a sort of check-in reading revolving around the moon. Um, so thank you for uh, watching slash listening. This is an audio reading that I'm recording, and then I'm going to insert photos of the spread later. But right now it's just me and my mic and my cat, who climbed onto my lap because she heard me talking. So hopefully I can get through this without her rolling on top of the spread and making it impossible to interpret. But who knows? All right. Ancestors, guides, and angels, what can the collective expect from the energy of the full moon in Sagittarius? How is the full moon in Sagittarius going to impact the collective? Ancestors, guides, and angels, how is the energy of the full moon going to impact the collective? Okay, we have the King of Cups. The Three of Pentacles tried to come out, but didn't try hard enough, so I'm throwing it back in. All right. All right, we have the Tower, Four of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and Judgment. And on the back of the deck, we have the Moon. Okay, so immediately going along with the theme of releasing, that's what I really feel for this Tower energy here. The Tower is about sudden disruption or upheaval. Although for this reading, I'm getting that it was maybe not so sudden, that it was more like the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. It's sort of like a disaster that you've been trying to like it's been waiting to happen, and you've been trying to hold on to something that no longer serves you, and now with the energy that's coming in, you're being your hand is kind of being forced, and that may not resonate for all of you, but for some of you, it's definitely, this tower moment was a long time coming. I'm gonna get some clarifiers here. This is a really interesting energy. The Four of Cups is here, which I always indicate as stagnation, but it's also immediately following the Tower. So it could be that for those of you who have, you know, been doing their work and successfully avoided a Tower moment, that now is your time of peace and contentment. But I'm gonna get some clarifiers before I start rambling on too deeply without really knowing where I'm going. All right, ancestors, guides, and angels. What is this King of Cups for the energy that is shifting in the collective? We have the Four of Swords. What is this Tower for the energy that is shifting in the collective? We have Judgment again. What is this Four of Cups for the energy that is shifting in the collective? We have the Ace of Wands. What is this Queen of Pentacles for what energy is shifting? Three of Wands. What is this Judgment? Four of Pentacles. On the back of the deck, you have the Knight of Wands. Okay, yeah, I feel like you're being asked to explore your subconscious and really try to like expand your dreams as fully as possible. If you like allowed yourself to dream without thinking like, no, that's too much, or no, that would never happen. Like if you take that out of it and you just like kept pushing, where would you end up? And is it something that you could start making moves toward? The King of Cups here is being clarified by the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about rest and contemplation and self-reflection. The King of Cups is, he holds all of his feelings, like all of his emotions, the same way that the Queen of Cups does, except he doesn't express them. He keeps them under the surface, and you know, he is kind of like King Poker Face or whatever. And so him being clarified by the Four of Swords, which is a card of self-reflection, tells me that that there are people here who watching who have trouble expressing themselves on an emotional level, expressing their emotions, maybe similar to the energy of like not really letting themselves dream as big as they can. They might not express themselves as openly as they feel. And the Sagittarius moon is asking them to release that hesitation and release that fear, and allow yourself to just be, and be authentically. For this Tower moment is clarified by Judgment. And so for some of you, this Tower moment is a long time coming. It's about a situation that you knew was not meant to last finally collapsing. For others of you, this Tower moment could be about your own judgment toward yourself. and realizing that you have a lot of baggage that you could let go of. And there are a lot of ways that you are being held back that are just you being afraid of your own feelings or your own dreams or experiences. I always interpret the judgment card as freedom, because judgment is also the ability to choose, right? To use our judgment. So for some of you, this is about freeing yourself from your own judgments. And for others of you, this is about, judgment coming to free you from the situations that you've kind of felt trapped in for the last few months. The Four of Cups, which is, it's about contentment. It's about your emotional comfort zone. And here it is clarified by the Ace of Wands, which is a creative spark. So for some of you, this could be about, relating to like, what if I lived my dreams? What if I was willing to maybe sacrifice a bit of comfort for something more exciting? And for others of you, I kind of feel like this is more of a like spiritual awakening that is telling you like, oh no, I've been stagnating and I'm in a position that isn't actually going to get me to my dreams. And this inner awareness, for some of you it's a new inner awareness, but for some of you it's more like a sudden thing that has kind of snowballed over time, but it's going to help you become more productive in the sense of like, you start to shift your energies into something that will help you become closer to your highest self, which makes sense with the Queen of Pentacles here, all about growth and creation and building things over time that are meant to last, especially because it's being clarified by the Three of Wands, which is kind of like you have all of your elements together, all your ducks in a row, like mind, body, spirit, all kind of on the same page, and you're like, great, where do I go now that I know what direction I'm headed? And yeah, so finally you have Judgment, which again to me is always freedom, and it's being clarified by the Four of Pentacles, which the Four of Pentacles indicates someone holding on to something maybe too tightly. It's about being really invested in security, and this is again echoing like, well, what if you were willing to focus on happiness over security? If you were to make that choice, what would you do? Because again, remember, immediately after this, we have a moon in Capricorn, and that moon in Capricorn is going to say, great, let's make this into an attainable goal and outline some steps that we can do to work toward it. So this is a time to really like brainstorm about what your best life looks like and really free yourself of any judgments or like preconceived notions about what can exist for you. So that's what's going on in the collective with the full moon in Sagittarius, which is I can't remember if it was last night or if it's tonight, but around right now. And then, so given that that's our energy, the way that our energy is headed now, let's look at what we have going on for Cancer season. Okay, ancestors, guides, and angels, what can you tell me about the collective energy for Cancer season? What is the collective energy going to be like for Cancer season? Queen of Wands, the Empress, Judgment, Queen of Pentacles, and Four of Cups. On the back of the deck, we have the Moon again. So the first thing that I heard or jumped out at me was contentment with the Four of Cups. You're like, Cancer season is going to be a chill time for most of you. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles showing up. Queen of Wands is courage and determination. Queen of Pentacles, again, very Mother Nature energy. Also, the Empress is here, which is like ultimate divine feminine / mothering energy. Also, Judgment, which to me is freedom, as I've said. Yeah, this, like, to me, this says that in Cancer season, some of y'all are gonna feel powerful. Like I feel like everyone's gonna feel good, but some of y'all are gonna be fully in your power. And that might be a message for fellow Cancers or people with significant Cancer placements. But yeah, there's just a lot of like tenacious, fierce, nurturing, powerful cardinal Cancerian energy going on in these cards. And we have the Moon as our back of the deck, which in the tarot the Moon is Pisces, but in astrology Cancer is ruled by the Moon. So this is like there's like the biggest Cancer energy spread. The only thing that we're missing is the Chariot. Okay, so ancestors, guides, and angels, what is this Queen of Wands for Cancer season energy? Seven of Wands. What is this Empress for Cancer season energy? Queen of Wands again. What is this Judgment for Cancer season energy? Temperance. What is this Queen of Pentacles? We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. What is this Four of Cups energy? Four of Swords. Yeah. This is going to be a time of like rest for sure. Rest and meditation and like hopefully enjoying the sun if it ever comes out here. If it is sunny where you are, I feel like you're going to be basking in the sun a lot. And yeah, just a lot of, it's a period of like rest and restoration. the Three of Pentacles coming out in reverse is interesting. I like to interpret the Three of Pentacles as like reunion energy because it's people coming together to build something. If it's in reverse, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles though, it's like it's almost like this is saying like no, this is time to nurture and worship me. Like this is me being in my power time. And that's fine. That's great. I love that for all of you. um for judgment, judgment is being clarified by temperance, which is balance. It's also a very creative energy. I feel like I almost feel like y'all are gonna be like everyone's gonna be too busy in Cancer season with like working on whatever it is that fulfills them, whether it be like creative projects or whether it be like just general self-care of like no one talk to me, I'm laying in the sun all day. Yeah, because there's a lot of creation energy with all the cards here, so like it might be a good time for you to work on creative projects as long as you find them to be fulfilling. Yeah, clarifying the Empress, we have the Queen of Wands. You know, courage, determination, passion. Again, like wands are creation and spirituality, so like really investing in yourself. And then the Queen of Wands again. The Queen of Wands is being clarified by the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is about being defensive and especially feeling like you're being attacked on all sides. But with the energy of this spread, like when I pulled it, I heard like this vibe of like don't even try me right now. It's not so much that like people are gonna people are gonna feel like they need to have their walls up so much as like just feeling like confident and empowered, like if anyone even comes near me, I got this. And yeah, clarifying the moon for the back of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands on the back of the deck. So again, more about creation and passion, and also like a theme of self-exploration here too with the moon, because the moon is everything that we feel but can't see. So it has to do a lot with the inner self. And aces are opportunities, wands are creation and spirituality. So it just feels like time to enjoy being yourself and enjoy being in your body and enjoy learning and exploring about you and what makes you happy. But I'm gonna get a clarifier for this Seven of Wands real quick. What is the Seven of Wands? That is clarifying the Queen of Wands. The Hermit. Yeah, it's it's like no one even comes to me right now. I'm doing me. I'm relaxing. I'm hanging out. I'm focused on myself, making myself better any way that I can. So yeah, overall, lovely energy. And it reflects a lot of what I've heard from other folks about the coming weeks. So I'm really excited for Cancer season, and I hope you are too. And I hope that this full moon is not too hard on you. Thank you so much for listening to my reading. Talk to you soon. Bye.